art and sports mix?
How does art and anything mix? I mean, everything is based on art. Keep in mind that everything that we see, every building, every vehicle we drive, every outfit that's put together, every pair of shoes that's designed, everything is designed with art in mind. Nature, look at it. You go outside and on a nice pretty day, you have a bright blue sky. You have green grass and trees and birds and flowers. God is an artist. So he designs, everything is based on art. So every sport team, I mean, some uniforms are great, some uniforms are not as great. Some are very colorful, some are very drab. You're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan,
I don't like that old,
so when they
original uniform.
when they break out with that bumblebee look,
boy.
I'm like, okay, the only thing that goes in my mind when I hear that is Flight of the Bumblebees. So with that being said,
I love my Pittsburgh Steelers.
art is involved in everything, so.
No, I don't care for those uniforms.
But to answer your question, art is involved in everything.
What's been the most fun when you're making a helmet?
What's the most fun? The process. When we start a helmet, before we paint the first stroke, first thing we do is we do a personality profile for each and every customer.
Oh, nice.
All right. So here's some of my trademark secrets. We do a personality profile for every customer, and then I get information about the person, and then I pray about it.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
And from that point, I allow God, through the Holy Spirit, to direct my brush strokes.
Nice.
Believe it. And every single helmet that we've done, I've only had one person who said, I don't like it. And this individual basically wanted to change the entire design of the helmet after the fact. But other than that, I did exactly what she wanted to do.
Right.
So the most fun is the process, to go from seeing it here and allowing it to come out. And sometimes I'll have a helmet in my hand and I'll just talk to it.
Right.
What do you want to be?
Yeah.
You know, you're going to so-and-so.
Yeah.
What do you want to be?
Yeah.
Show me what you want. And I could just look at the helmet, and some people look at it like it's crazy, but I could just see the helmet.
I understand
and
that.
I just have to bring it out.
I understand that. Now, earlier you said that a lot of your clientele are women.
Right.
And are they buying it for themselves? Because, women, we starting to kind of step up in the football area. But are they buying it for their husbands or boyfriends or fathers?
All of the above.
Okay.
All of the above.
Yeah.
We actually had, two of our lady customers were extremely hardcore Pittsburgh Steelers fans. So,
way to go.
You can see the pictures online at our website. www.hardheadscustomhelmets.com. That's Hedz. Or online at our Facebook page or on Instagram. But one lady was like, okay, she was a hardcore. I'm a Troy Polamalu fan. I want a Troy helmet.
Yeah.
So that was the very first time that so what do you want? She wanted it blitzed out and stuff. So we're all right, we're going to do a glitz and glam helmet.
Oh.
So we did the helmet, and this lady did a photo shoot with the helmet when she got it.
She was proud of her helmet.
She was proud. And so one of the other ladies, she got her helmet. It was for her. I mean, we did it up real nice, and she was a mail carrier, and she forwarded us pictures of her with the helmet delivering mail. With the helmet on her head. So it was like, okay, free advertisement. That works.
I like that. Can it be difficult to design a helmet?
It can be, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay.
Going back to the statement that I made before, once we do the personality profile, I just basically go from there. I being an artist, I also work on canvas, regular canvas as well. And so while I'm working on the canvas, I oftentimes will say, okay, show me what you want. Show me who you are. And then same thing with a helmet. So when somebody describes and we go into detail, this is what you want. And then once they agree upon the concept, then we go from there. 99.9% of the time, most people give me artistic freedom.
Gotcha.
So it can be difficult, but it doesn't have to be.
How did you know being a designer is your passion?
Because when I was a kid, and I spoke to previously about being mischievous. When I was a kid, I mean literally 3, 4 years old, I can remember designing stuff then.
Oh, nice.
So I can remember as far back as 3rd grade getting in trouble because I was paying attention to too much detail on a drawing during art session.
Yeah.
So it's always been in my passion to create, to design, to draw, to paint. But it's also always been me to just be different. So once I became comfortable with who I am, and this is how I flow, and this is normal for me, and I just said, okay, I don't care what anybody else think or say. This is who I am, and this is what I'm gonna do. So once that was settled, everything else just flows.
And this next question kind of taps into a little bit what you were just saying about, knowing who you are. What is your artist philosophy?
My artist philosophy, wow. Be true to who you are.
I like that.
Be true to who you are. I've seen people do some outrageously phenomenal stuff. And I'm like, wow. But I recognize I can't do that. I could do it, but that's not how I operate, and that's not how
But
I
that's
flow.
okay if you feel that way.
It's totally fine. It's okay to recognize greatness in other people, and that's fine. But there was a saying that I heard some years ago. It said, when other people believe in you, you win. But when you believe in yourself, we all win.
Nice.
Okay?
I like that.
So as an artist, I have to believe in, be okay with, this is who God created me to be. This is the gift that He has given me. I have to be accountable for that gift. So let me be the best me that I can be. I've seen other people do customized helmets, but majority of those other helmets that I see is a paint job with a sticker stuck on the side.
Gotcha.
What we do is everything is, it's not going to be a perfectly symmetrical helmet, because everything, again, is every brush stroke is individually unique. So my philosophy, be true to yourself.
And where do you see your business in 5 years?
Who wants to go to the Super Bowl?
I do.
Basically, this is where I see us going. I see hard heads. When you turn on the television and you're going to watch Monday Night Football, Wednesday night college football on ESPN, when you're watching Thursday night football or Saturday football or Sunday, whenever, this is going to be a brand. Okay? This is going to be a brand that just defies the odds. That defies the concept of what's normal. All right? So within the next 5 years, I will be doing this full time. My wife will be working with me full time.
Shout out to Yoshika.
My babe. And we will be in a place to where we're not just going to be limited to football helmets. The concepts and ideas that God has given me, I sit and I'm like, God, how in the world can we make this happen? But I'm excited because if you don't dream, you stay asleep.
That's right. That's right.
You know, people, you can sleep and not dream.
Yeah.
So where do I see us in the next 5 years? I see us in a place to where, hey, I'm looking for some phone calls, some college teams, pro teams. Hey, can you design our helmets? We're going to do something crazy. Sure, we'll do it. Absolutely, we're going to do something so crazy. We're just going to break the mold. Altogether. So we'll be major sponsors on sporting events throughout the world, not just the United States, throughout the world.
I believe that.
So it's coming. It's coming.
Are you excited to see this as your ministry?
I am, because again, being a good steward over the gifts that God has given me.
I believe that.
There is something so awesome about people being able to be uniquely themselves. Everybody has different fingerprints. Even identical twins have
Right.
different
They do.
fingerprints.
They do.
So why not express yourself in for your team in your individual way as well? So we have an opportunity to be able to speak into lives. We have not been limited to the sports helmets. We have been able to venture outside of the football helmets. We've been able to do medical compression helmets for children.
Oh, nice.
Most recently, we had a little boy whose father was a fireman, and the mom wanted the helmet to look like Dad's fire helmet.
Oh,
He was
nice.
a captain or a
Yeah,
lieutenant,
yeah.
but so they drove from an hour away, dropped the helmets off because the kid had to wear the helmet for like 23 hours a day. So they dropped the helmet off, did what we had to do, and when they came to pick it up, Mom was like, her eyes was glossed over. And when the father asked the question, well, how did you come up with the business? I said, well, we were praying. And he was, oh, so y'all God-fearing people. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So it opens up the door to be able to speak and encourage other people.
Now, we mentioned your wife
Yes.
a few seconds ago. Y'all don't see her behind the camera, but
She is beautiful.
she's a sweetheart.
Yes.
Does she support hard heads?
She does.
She's like, yes, Georgia.
She does. Now, we are real.
Yeah.
Can I just be real? So, I am the type of person where I can be like this all over the place. All right. So when I first brought the idea to her, she was like, yeah. This is another thing that you're doing because I've seen, and she's probably seen me do so many different things. But then I think the turning point was she saw people really starting to take an interest in what we were doing. And so she was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna support you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a conditional thing. She was like, I'm gonna support you.
Right.
If you soar, we're gonna soar together. And if the ship sinks, I have on the life vest. You're going down with the boat, baby. But anyway, no, she's been totally supportive.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, to the point of there have been times when I'm just like, man, I don't know. And then she'll be like, babe, keep going.
Yeah.
Did you do this? Did you do what you needed to do? Did you call this? Did you make this contact? Maybe you might want to do this differently. So,
I understand.
so yeah, she's definitely supportive.
Last question before we take a break.
Last question, all right.
And I want you to think about this. What is the one thing you could tell your younger self?
Can I say that on the camera?
You sure can.
The one thing that I would tell my younger self. Wow. Don't wait.
Woo. Okay.
From the aspect of many times in life, we all go through this process.
Yes, we do.
Okay? And a lot of times people want you to be fruitful all the time. And I can share this because I heard it this morning at a men's breakfast that I went to. Everybody wants you to be fruitful. But even every single tree that bears fruit, there's a period where that tree doesn't bear fruit.
That's right.
And during that time frame, there is growth, there is healing, there's so much that takes place under the surface in those seasons when it seems like everything's dead. But when it comes time and it comes the season to bear fruit, majority of the time that tree will bear fruit. So what I would say to my younger self is don't wait. Don't put off what God is saying do. Because a lot of times we put off stuff because we don't think we can.
Right.
Or we don't think I have the skills or I don't have what I need to do it. God is just looking for us to say yes.
Or sometimes we don't have the money to get it started, and your money's tied into your heart.
True.
But if you trust in the Lord, and it's an investment for Him.
It's an
anyway.
investment.
So.
But I tell people the Word tells us to do not despise small beginnings. So look at it from this aspect. If you start out small, and that's fine,
Yeah.
but you got to take a step somewhere.
Right.
A human baby goes months before they take their first step.
That's right.
But once they start walking, then they have to build from there.
Right.
So I would just tell my Don't wait.
Right.
Just go for it.
Right.
Be real. If you fall, it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to succeed.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So that's what I would tell my younger self.
Nice. So we don't quite know how creative Sean is, so we're gonna find out in just a minute. He ain't ready for this next part. We'll be right back after this. Hard Heads, go USC, go Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. Hey.